Greenland. For most of history, it was just this vast, frozen expanse at the top of the world. But now, all of a sudden, it's the obsession of every single global superpower. We're about to dive into why this giant island of ice has become maybe the hottest piece of real estate in modern geopolitics. And that sentiment, wow, it really captures this new, super aggressive interest in Greenland. This isn't just some passing thought anymore. For some world leaders, this is a core strategic objective, and that has put everyone else on high alert.
So what is the deal here? Why is there this frantic race for a place where temperatures can hit like minus 50 degrees? Well, the answer, it's not simple at all. It's this complex cocktail of military strategy, a high-tech gold rush, and something that could literally remap global trade forever.
What's really interesting here is that this isn't some new 21st century idea. Nope. The American ambition to own Greenland is actually a story that's been playing out for over 150 years. Look at this pattern. It started way back in 1867, right after the US bought Alaska, first attempt. Then, in 1910, President Taft gave it a shot. No luck. After World War II, President Truman saw how strategic it was and offered $100 million in gold, which was an insane amount of money back then. Denmark still said no. And then, bam, in 2019, the whole idea was dragged back into the global spotlight. It's pretty clear this has always been on America's strategic wish list. Okay, so let's peel back the first layer of this. Why the long-standing obsession? Well, it starts with pure, hard military power. Greenland isn't just some island. You have to think of it as a geographically perfect, unsinkable aircraft carrier. Just look at it on a map. Greenland sits on the absolute shortest path between Russia and the United States. Any missile fired at North America would almost have to fly over this region. That's exactly why the Thule Air Base is there. Its early warning radar is a non-negotiable line of defense. So whoever holds Greenland effectively controls the entire Arctic. And on top of all that, they're guarding those vital undersea internet cables connecting North America and Europe. It's crucial. National security is a huge motivator, for sure, no doubt about it. But it doesn't quite explain the recent intensity, does it? The truth is, the biggest prize isn't what's sitting on top of the ice. It's what lies beneath it. We're talking about a literal treasure trove of natural resources. Stuff so valuable, people have called it the oxygen of all future technology. For centuries, a 2-kilometer thick sheet of ice has kept it all locked away. But now, that ice is melting. So to really get this, let's look at the current state of play. If you want to build anything high-tech, your phone, a fighter jet, an EV, anything, you need what are called rare earth minerals. And right now, China controls something like 90% of the entire global supply. That's a monopoly. And they've already started to use that control as a weapon, limiting exports to pressure other countries. This is a massive, massive strategic vulnerability for basically the entire rest of the world. And this is where Greenland becomes an absolute game changer. Surveys are suggesting it holds some of the world's biggest unexploited reserves of these exact minerals. We're talking neodymium for the powerful magnets in electric cars, gallium for the chips that are going to power the future of AI, uranium for nuclear power, and not to mention an estimated 31 billion barrels of oil. For a country like the US, getting Greenland isn't just about defense. It's about breaking China's monopoly and securing the raw materials for the next 100 years of innovation. Okay, so we've covered military power, and we've covered rare earth minerals, but the biggest prize of all, the one that could rewrite the rules of the entire global economy, is being carved out by climate change itself. For centuries, if you were a sheik traveling from Asia to Europe, you had to go the long way, through choke points like the Suez Canal. But as the Arctic ice melts, a brand new route is opening up, the Northwest Passage. It's a direct shot right over the top of the world, and honestly, the difference is just staggering. Let's just let that number sink in for a second. 9,000. Fewer kilometers. That's a saving of 10 to 15 days of travel time and millions of dollars in fuel for just one cargo ship on a single trip. Now multiply that by thousands of ships a year. You are talking about a multi-trillion-dollar shift in global trade. And where is Greenland in all of this? It's sitting right at the entrance to this new maritime superhighway. The nation that controls Greenland essentially controls the toll plaza for this entire route. Russia and China are already scrambling to dominate this new passage. For the United States, letting that happen, well, it's just not an option. So you see, the stakes couldn't possibly be higher. This is not just about one island. The battle for Greenland is really a battle for the future of the Arctic, for who leads in technology, and for who controls the global economy.
But here's the massive, massive catch. Greenland isn't for sale. It's an autonomous part of Denmark, which is a key NATO ally. And the Danish government has made it crystal clear that any attempt to take Greenland by force would be seen as an attack on a NATO member by another member. That's an act that could completely shatter the most successful military alliance in history.
The fallout would just be immense. I mean, sure, the US could become the supreme Arctic power and break China's resource monopoly, but it would almost certainly destroy its alliance with Europe. Plus, the massive mining operations needed would devastate a super fragile ecosystem, and the indigenous people of Greenland would lose their centuries-old culture and their dream of independence.
So what this all really means is that the melting Arctic ice, it's revealing a lot more than just new resources and shipping routes. It's revealing a brand new arena for great power competition. The fate of Greenland isn't just going to decide the future of an island, it could very well set the course for the entire 21st century. Is it going to be an era of cooperation or a new Cold War fought on a battlefield of ice? That is the question now hanging over the top of the world.